Greetings, Game Master Player here with another weekly car vlog. Now, it's a bit of a day off. Well, actually, it's not a bit of a day off. It's still Tuesday morning. It's just that my normal routine has been changed, or my current routine that actually got me started doing the car vlog. So there's, like, for example, the customer I drive to, I don't actually go to now on a regular basis anymore. So I have to squeeze these in other possible times and slots that I can possibly get in. So this week, obviously, it's gonna be at the same time. I'm gonna try to actually upload the vlog today. Wow, I know. It's gonna be rough. I'm gonna try though. I'll do my best. But I just want to let everybody know that my vlogs might be a little less. I don't want to say frequent, but less timely, because I've been able to do my vlogs on Tuesdays consistently, and this is my last consistent Tuesday. I'm lucky that I have another customer I get to drive to, and it takes me hopefully about enough time to get the vlog done. So that's the idea, at least. So, but anyway, so you'll see lots of different pictures going around in the background this time. Or different scenery, different pictures. Yeah, somebody sits there and cranks the scenery through, you know, so I look like I'm going to a different place every time. I should do that. That'd be kind of really awesome to be able to do. So, like, green screen it, and I actually am sitting in my garage, and all of this is just green screen stuff in the background. I'm that advanced. Okay, I'm not really, but that's kind of a cool idea. So, because, you know, I can change the scenery, and one time I can even be underwater driving. That'd be hilarious. So, but anyway, I wonder how you're all doing today, or since our last discussion, our last conversation, our last get together, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you're all having a good time. Hopefully life's not kicking you around too much, and if it is, you know, beat it up, fight back. So, you know, someone told me that you are in control of your own happiness, which is true. You are in control of your own happiness. Now, there's a lot of outside factors that can, of course, affect that. So I'm not going to say that, you know, well, just suck it up and, you know, be happy. That doesn't make any sense, right? That shouldn't be that way. But I am going to say that you do have control over your own happiness. You do have the ability to, if you're in a bad situation, you can work to get out of it. You know, if you have a bad job, bad issues going on with life right now, anything like that, you can get out of it. It might take time. You need to be patient, you know, and there's lots of other things that you can attempt to accomplish in that amount of time. And really, like I said, you're in control of your own happiness. You really are. And it's part of being positive. I've learned being positive and smile always. So smiling always is really a good thing to do, because don't let the negativity, you know, you as a person can feed off of it and become more negative yourself, or, you know, think more negatively if that's what you surround yourself with. It took me a long time, and I'm sure I've said this before, it took me a long time to get rid of some toxic people in my life, and I had a lot of them, including some family. And that's the hard part, is that if you have toxic family, you can't just easily kick them to the curb without looking like a complete tool. So, luckily, my family did it for me. So, awesome, thank you guys. Not that my family's gonna be watching this, that I've kicked to the curb. So, and if my family that's watching this, that I still talk to regularly, or semi-regularly, and, you know, are good people, then I think you guys know who it is. So, but anyway, I'm doing my best to make myself happy and work with my happiness and you know, things like that. And I've got some friends that are pretty down, and I try to help them out, and some of my friends help me out, and it's been a really good situation. I've gotten myself in a really good situation with my friends. I'm very happy with where I'm at in life in general. I can be negative about it, such like that. Like I can hem and haw and cry and whine because, you know, a friend of mine that became a YouTuber, Martian Queen, how she's got over double the subscribers that I have. But you know what? That's not the way to look at it. It's the fact that, you know what, I'm doing this. I'm doing this for selfish reasons to begin with. I shouldn't use it as a fame outlet or anything like that. So honestly, the 25 people that I do have, I really appreciate you. I thank you very much. Some of you I haven't seen in a long time. Some of you I've never met. And, you know, I appreciate the support. And I appreciate people actually kind of care of what I have to say and what I have to do. But anyway, it's, again, being a positive spin. I'm doing this because I want to be able to have more confidence, and I've actually done that. I've actually gained a lot of confidence from this, and I still get a little bit, I don't want to say scared or anything like that, but I still get some butterflies. Like at Indie PopCon, and I walked up to and talked to Wade and Molly and Tyler and D-Live and N-Twin and all that. I met I got Scarlett, Day. I got to meet some people I haven't seen ever before, and I just walked up and said hi. I just walked up and talked to them. I wasn't this shy nobody, and that's a new thing for me. Believe it or not, that's a new thing. I can pull that off a lot of times just because I don't. People are people, but this time I did it with a little bit more calm than I've done before. So that was really cool, and I was really, really happy about that. And then I was walking around all through Indie PopCon with a can of Pineapple Crush because JP couldn't make it. So he was there in spirit instead of, as with his avatar as opposed to physically being there. He was in Rome. What are you gonna do? He just graduated and he went to Italy. Go to Italy. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Indie PopCon, but Italy's a little bit cooler if you've never been there. So, but Indie PopCon's still really cool. Don't get me wrong. And so it was a good time. I don't want to say I was trolling, but it kind of seemed like it. But it was a good time with that. And I walked up to Bob and finally gave Bob a hat. And I gave other people last year, and so there's a lot of cool things. I was able to do a lot of cool things, and next year it's gonna be better. I'm gonna be better at it. I'm gonna be more confident about it. I'm gonna be more assertive about it and such like that. And one person I definitely want to see next year, if he can show up, is Patrick Static. If Pat can show up, that would be awesome. That'd be fantastic, and that would really make my day too, because he's another person that is just pouring out positive vibes and positive feedback and change your life, be positive. And his words, even though I've never ever met him, and I can honestly say I'm not as religious watching his videos as I should be. I have so much time in the day, and I can't watch everybody. I'd like to, so I'm sorry, Pat, if you're watching this. I'm kind of sorry, but I still catch his tweets, and his tweets are very positive, and they're very, very good for the soul, is a good way to put it. So, here is somebody I've never met before that doesn't know me from Joe Schmo and, anywhere else. But he does tell everybody, I love your faces, have a great day, you're beautiful, you're fantastic, you're a great person. He really, and that's the kind of community, and that's the kind of positive impact I want to be part of, and I want to be kind of pushing myself. So I think I'm going to start tweeting about things very similar to that, not to copy, but it really is important. And I'm going to start doing a little bit more, maybe try to be a little bit more active in my social media. It's very difficult. I go places during the day that I can't access social media. It's part of the job. It's just, I gotta have a day job. It's what I can do. And then at night, I've got family. So it's between job and family. There's a lot I have to do every day. And unfortunately, this is more of a back burner. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just, life is life. But you know what? I still have a little chunk of it. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy I still have people that watch me. It makes me happy that people still, hopefully gain insight and, may hopefully are thinking about being positive and being better, in their lives, making their lives better. Just because I told them, hey, why don't you change something? And, I'm already happy that Martian Queen's got, a lot of subscribers compared to me, and she's doing consistent videos, and it's fantastic. I'm very proud of the fact that I helped her, even though I'm not taking credit for it, don't get me wrong, but I helped her get off the ground a little bit, and I helped her mod her Morrowind that she's doing videos with, and I'm very happy about that. It makes me proud, for one, and two, it's just I'm happy I can see that somebody has decided to change and do something new and do something exciting and do something that they've never done before. So, and I'm going to work on that too. I've got some videos planned in the future. I need to get a video capture card because I want to start recording some of my game sessions, my actual pencil and paper role-playing game sessions with my friends, and have a good time with them and show what I do for entertainment for myself, and maybe share the experience with other people, maybe live stream it. I don't know, we'll see. So it all depends on what how things unfold for me and how I can possibly accomplish my tasks. It's when anything has a cost, it takes more time for me to get because it's not a priority. So, but I've got a camera and I've got a laptop that I can use, and it's just I need to get the input. That's it. So the capture card. Once I get the capture card, then I'm set. I got it all taken care of. So that's where I'm at. I might need a cable or two. Don't get me wrong, but when it's all said and done, that's all I need. So, what I'm going to try to do now is, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to try to do some live streaming, I think, from events that I'm going to. I'm going to attempt to live stream some from Gen Con. I don't know if I'm going to put it on Twitch or where I'm going to put it. I might end up putting it on Twitch. We'll see. We'll see what kind of data I have and such like that. I'm afraid I'm going to really kill my data by doing a live stream from Gen Con itself. So I may have to, I gotta look at my alternatives and my options for that. Fun. And it may not be full quality video, it may not be the best, but just to be able to live stream it might be fantastic in my opinion. So it's something I can show people. Again, one of the things I like to do, I like to go to certain conventions, I like to do certain things. I really, really, really wish I could record my Iron GM session, but I can't. To my knowledge, I can ask, but even if I do, I have to have a big setup. I need power, I need to have my camera set up, I need to have permission to record from everybody, all these things I have to have permission for. So unfortunately, I'm going to try to limit it to actual tweeting. If I can do some live tweeting about it,
in 4.3 miles,
hopefully that will be adequate enough.
I-65 south,
if not, then again, that's one of the things it's a push. There's a lot I gotta do. So, and if I can, we'll see. It's very difficult for me right now to even think about because I've got so much to prepare for still. Gen Con's a little bit over a month away, and competing in Iron GM, that's a lot of responsibility, and I got a lot I want to accomplish there. So, but anyway, I've rambled on enough. I think on this one, I'm trying to keep my video shorter. I say that every time, and I end up talking for like 30 minutes. But I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit this time. And I hope you're all having a wonderful time. And there's going to be some changes in my channel, some changes in my life in general, since I've been changing as a person. And I hope, I don't know if people have noticed, I don't know if people have been able to tell that I'm not quite the same person I was when I started this. And I'm going to start working on some new game videos. I've got two, the word now is left my brain. I've got two collaborations, I guess that was want to put it. Two collaborations I need to work on, I need to schedule, and I'm going to schedule next month, period. It's going to get done. And then I'm going to start at least one new game series, if not two. And then I can do my Minecraft game that I've been doing. Plus, I'm going to do my, beyond just my Minecraft game, I'll do a different one. I got to find a couple games to play. I'm thinking about playing some, maybe doing some streaming or not streaming, but some recording off Mineplex as a possibility. I don't know. Again, things like that I don't know. So, working on it. But my next step is video editing. That's going to be a big one. I need to start getting into video editing. So my ridiculously long Minecraft videos that are boring with me, I'm boring today, but as I'm working with chisel and stuff, I might not do. Or what I may end up doing instead is, which might be the smart thing to do, is to stream it. So I might move it over to a stream, play for a couple of hours every week, and then put it on a special playlist so that way people know this was a stream and this is going to be long. So, and then just play for a couple hours, stream for a couple hours, record it, and put it up on the channel. So, but ultimately just be a Twitch, be a Twitch stream, do a regular Twitch stream with it. So, I could do a YouTube stream, but I kind of want to get into the Twitch field a little bit too. And maybe that's the only thing I should do. Maybe I should Twitch instead of YouTube. I don't know. Again, this is something new I'm just trying out. I still have a long way to learn, and a long way to go, a lot to learn. And also, if I'm not mistaken, maybe tomorrow is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. So, or it could be today. Ooh, I'm terrible with anniversaries. But I got my 1-year anniversary coming up, so this vlog's kind of one of those things. It's happy anniversary. Hopefully, I've seen my channel change. I've got at least a video a week up, which is not my goal, not my target. I wanted to do at least 2 videos a week until and I might end up doing a stream plus a video of every week. That might be my next step. So again, little things, little changes, little alterations, little growth here and there, and that's really what I need to be doing. I need to be, aware of where I'm going and what I'm doing, and I think I'm kind of there right now. So, and I know I need to do a few other things and get some more exposure, and I'm working on that. I've got YouTube has a lot of resources to look at. I've got that in the queue for me. See, I use these words because I'm used to it in IT. I got that in the queue, got that in the pipe. It's like it's lined up. I got it lined up to do some learning about how to get out there a little bit more. I'm gonna start doing a little bit, like I said, I want to do a little more Twitch, so I can get some Twitch stuff done. I'm gonna revisit Sword Coast Legends. I haven't touched that in a long time. I'm gonna go back to that and continue where I left off on that one, and just in general, pick things up. So pick things up, get things moving, and hopefully, just hopefully, I can have watch my channel grow, watch my community grow. Maybe actually have my community working with me on some things as well. And that's, while I'm small, I kind of want to do that. I think I might have some chances, and I'll post online about it, about having the community involved in maybe playing some of these games, maybe playing some Minecraft with me, maybe having my own special server. But I think I'm going to schedule it for a couple of special days instead. So I'll do a Minecraft day on like Terra Realms, which I follow Terra Realms, and I want to support them, and maybe I'll have a channel meetup on there, just for fun. Why not? So, and here it is, already at 17 minutes in the video. And I said I was going to cut it short 5 minutes ago. So, but those are lined up in the future. I hope to get that started. I just got to find, I'm going to have to pick an arbitrary day and time and just do it. So, hopefully everybody else can participate when it happens. We'll see. So, thank you everyone, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video. All my NPCs out there keep my world going, because without you guys, like I said, there isn't. So, oh, my exit is closed. Well, that's a big pain in the keister. I have to change. See, little things like this just throw my day for a loop. That's okay, I got it covered. So, but anyway, thank you all. I hope your days are wonderful. I hope your days are fantastic. And remember, always be awesome. The world is a better place because you're in it. Thanks.